Hey, how's it going? It's Robin here. I'm doing a new moon tarot card reading for you for the new moon that is coming into view on November 23rd. So it's just in a couple of days, and new moons are an amazing time to reset, recharge, rediscover your goal. And this is going to be kind of like a very intrinsic look at where you are on your journey as we experience the new moon in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so this reading is for all zodiac signs. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. So I'm going to start pulling cards. This is going to be a little bit of a reminder of actually what you're doing here on your earth walk. Okay, what are you searching for is going to be the first card. That, okay, so sense of accomplishment. Okay, and I think that a lot of us don't get the recognition that we deserve from other people, whether it is going to be family, friends, your boss, your colleagues, just anybody around you. Okay, so you're searching for accomplishment in the world, and you're gonna have to start thanking yourself. You're really gonna have to start recognizing yourself, because nobody else has the front row seat to your life that you do, and how hard your struggles are. So you might want to start keeping a gratitude journal, or maybe a to-do list, and crossing things off as you do them, and not making such light work of it. You know, just like, oh, I did a great job. You know, I did an awesome job. Just really start celebrating yourself, especially if you're missing some sort of confirmation from the people around you, because not everybody is built like that, you know. Sorry, you could be waiting for somebody to say, hey, like, I really respect you for doing that, or you did such an amazing job, or whatever. But it's not going to happen. So you really got to start taking the wheel, you know, and just absolutely pumping yourself up. Okay, so you're searching for some sort of sense of accomplishment and looking for answers from the people that probably don't want to give it to you. Okay, so really start applauding yourself and making a big deal out of yourself. You know, something that I'm thinking about is, like, you ever see people around like newborn babies and toddlers, and then there's a certain age that children just stop getting so clapped on about, you know what I mean? Oh, that was so great, like everything you did. It could even be a burp, everybody goes crazy. Oh, that was so cute, that was so amazing. That stops after a certain point in time, and it kind of starts to echo with this emptiness. All right, so that needs to come from you. You're not always going to get that kind of cheerleading squad in your life, so that definitely needs to come from you, that sense of accomplishment. Okay, so what have you forgotten about? Got a little bit of a reminder about your spirituality with the High Priestess, and how things can really move and flow for you when you are in touch with spirit. Okay, so whatever that means to you, you could have like a poltergeist in your house that is there to help you. You could have like one of the most famous archangels helping you. It's all help from spirit, and the High Priestess really wants you to be a little bit more, I'm getting the word actually, sexy and sultry about it, and really sort of wind into that magic that comes with being really close to your spirit guides, your team in spirit, your ancestors, whoever that happens to be. You know, you could be like a fairy person or a dragon person, like whatever that is, a unicorn. Start talking to them, okay? Because they are your tour guides of your earth walk on the other side of the veil, and they can see so many steps ahead of you. Okay, so start really tapping into them, and this is just through very simple conversation, thanking your guides, you know, maybe a little bit of a prayer or a meditation, really getting in contact, because they're kind of feeling like you've ghosted them. Okay, so really get back in touch. Keep that a very powerful part of your arsenal, you know, just keeping in touch with your team in spirit, because they know that you've forgotten about them. Okay, so even if you're just doing a little bit right now, you could pop it up a little bit. And if you're doing a lot of it, you might have lost the passion. Okay, so what are you not committing to is the next card. Well, this is pretty plain here. You're not committing to your path 100%. the Eight of Cups is a very, very, very tricky energy. There is something holding you back, and it could be that missing link between you and spirit with the High Priestess, and it could be that missing link between you and congratulating yourself for a job well done, you know, with that World card, and expecting everybody else to come and back you up, where it just doesn't really happen 100% the way that we want it to, okay? So the Eight of Cups is just saying you kind of don't want to be where you are, but you're not taking the steps to go any further. So this is showing like a deep sort of rooted upset, okay? And it's almost like when, you know, people say they want spirits to go to the light, but they're trapped here by some sort of energy, and this is what I'm seeing here. So you might want to do some sort of sage work, you know, sage yourself, sage your house, like really just do some sort of cleansing, you know. If when you get to the beginning of the month, you might want to use some cinnamon in your doorway, blow it out your door, you know what I mean? Just really sort of clear the air around you, because it looks a little bit foggy with the Eight of Cups and not being able to decide. Okay, wow. Okay, so what have you been too careless about? And this can be a real eye-opener, you guys, because sometimes we're not keeping ourselves in check and we're just sort of going along. So let's see, what have you been careless about? Okay, so this is the King of Wands, and this is really saying to me that like your life's force is being spent carelessly. The King of Wands is very powerful, and he likes to move forward, and he has a plan of action. This is somebody that is very fired up. He is a fire sign after all. And he's a visionary, and he does the little daily things, you know, even if it's annoying or boring and just seems like Groundhog Day over and over and over again. Okay, so you can see all this sort of gremlin energy coming in, trying to take down the King of Wands. So this is really got to get back on track. Like, this reading is just saying, hey, we're here to stabilize you and help you, and it's okay if you stumbled and faltered or you feel like you're out of gas. That's okay. There's just a few more things that you can do just to change the outcome of your daily life. And, you know, once these days start adding up, it just actually is changing your life 100% as much as possible, okay? So don't forget your vision, okay? Don't get sloppy. This is like how we say to ourselves, well, I'll start my diet on Monday, or I'll work out on the weekend, or I'll do that when, okay? So this is asking to really start to prioritize things at a higher rate of respect for yourself and for the tasks that you have been assigned to perform, either by yourself or somebody else. So this is asking you to put a little bit of fire back into your life and actually start executing things as if you care, like really deeply, and it's super important, okay? So figure out how that looks for you and maybe start acting on it a little bit more deeply, okay? So really tough reading here in the sense that it's so exposed and looking at how we perceive what we think are weaknesses, but it's not. It's just saying, okay, let's shine a light on this and I'll tune it up a little bit. And yeah, happy new moon, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Take care. Bye.